what we are about to begin is 3 days on effective team intelligence. How do teams think powerfully and effectively to get results? And we are going to be doing a course that's full of exercises from beginning to end. So get your running shoes on, take your hats off. You're going to be actually moving, doing quite a lot of team presentations in front of the room. And I think you'll enjoy yourself thoroughly. This is a course in which you're going to be doing most of the work. I'll do some. We'll be doing some demos, but mostly you're going to be doing them. And you're going to be uplifting, up-leveling, developing your team facilitation skills very, very quickly. So that's the aim of the game. Now, with that in mind, let's just talk about what this course is, where it was developed, how it's come to be known throughout the world. Coaching team thinking and team innovation is now being taught in 20 countries. It spreads like wildfire because it's one of the easiest courses to bring into organizations. We've taught it in organizations. We've taught it to teams of managers, up to 100, 150 even in one place. We've taught it to people with very little coaching skills, absolutely none, in fact. And we've taught it to people with strong, already well-developed coaching skills. So it can range hugely. People who got some coaching background will recognize a few pieces as we insert them into the braid. But that doesn't mean that the whole braid will organize the hair quite differently than you've experienced it before. So you're going to be recognizing some things that have gone by, but mostly what you're going to be experiencing is that this is fresh for you, that you have a chance to explore it in a different way, and that you can apply it in ways you haven't thought of yet. So this is a course on team intelligence. That means we can skip over the top of the water and just like a skipping stone, get a little bit wet with the whole idea of team intelligence. We can still learn a lot of facilitation skills as we go through. Or we can dive deep into the process of learning about team intelligence and explore it personally in groups that you'll be working in. Because as you begin to understand what flow states are and learn how you can generate them in a team, you become masterful in other areas of coaching as well. So all of this is possible in this program here, Coaching Team Thinking and Team Innovation. Now, a little bit about my history with this course. We've been teaching it in multiple courses in multiple countries. So far, there's only 3 of us that are teaching it. One of them, Anna Lebedeva, is teaching it throughout Russia, again, with multiple different kinds of audiences. Some of you met her last year in the trainer's training course. What we keep finding is that this course is adaptable to different kinds of situations. So some of you are HR specialists, you're people who may be coaching in boardrooms and in executive situations. Put your hand up if you'd like to be looking at this course in terms of you teaching it with executive teams, managerial teams, etc. Let's see. So that's a lot of you. Yeah, great. It can also be used coaching teams of teenagers, coaching teams of mothers who are doing some kind of, it was used recently in a midwifery course with mothers. People who who are using this course may be great team coaches, and they're coming into situations, often with their niche groups, to give people a profound experience, a team experience, where they develop team intelligence. Now, what elements are we going to be working with? Day one, we're going to be working with what we call the team arrow, and you'll all get a copy of it. In fact, I'll pass it out shortly. The team arrow looks a lot, for some of you who've done the art and science of coaching, like a team coaching arrow. But it's somewhat different. It has elements such as agendas. It has elements such as contracts. It has elements of handling conflict, debriefing, various ways that we work with a group from the front of the room. So we'll be, day one, working with the team arrow and understanding how to have an effective team meeting. We're going to look at all the elements that create an effective team meeting. And then later we're going to braid those together and take them apart and separately work with them. Because each of them, as a stand on their own element, creates a lot of power. So the team arrow is a key piece. We're also going to be working with a fabulous process called appreciative inquiry. Who here knows about appreciative inquiry? Lots of you know how to do it. But I'd like to introduce it in terms of some of the key aspects of solution-focused work, including what we call logical levels thinking, and ways to use appreciative inquiry and logical levels as a combined and amazing process. So appreciative inquiry. We're going to be working with and particularly focused on working with decision making today. Now let me talk about myself in terms of this. This course has had a lot of prehistory. I've worked with teams for many, many years, and one of the things I noticed was that when people do not use a coaching approach to group process, almost always it's for the sake of saving time. Managers will speak to me and they'll say, yeah, it'd be wonderful to do all this coaching stuff. It'd be great to think about teamwork and teams that work. But, you know, we're a very busy company. We have to get things done fast. And I know the ropes. I know what to tell people to do. It's much easier if I just go in and lay out the cards and give everybody a card and they pick it up and do it. So that is often the stumbling block. Now, I've been working a lot in third world countries and in the countries that are first developing coaching, for example, in